Hey guys, so when I was in Africa, or rather like right before I left, I started playing around with this funky pattern, which at first doesn't look like much, but the more I play with it, the more and more versatile it seems. The idea here is essentially that I'm switching from an extension into a cap and stalling out at the anti-spin pedal, reversing the whole motion, and then when I get exactly on the opposite side of the pattern from the anti-spin pedal, I do a little float, right? So the poise stops straight out both ways. When I perform this with both hands, it results in a situation where the poi come to a rest pointed precisely away from each other, right? Which gives you some funky opportunities for things like polyrhythm hybrids and anti-spin flowers and plane shifting if you're so inclined. The things I've been having the most fun with, however, are the hybrids and the anti-spin flowers, and let me show you why. So, first up, the hybrids. I'm playing with pendulum versus anti-spin, and the way I'm doing it is that the hand that goes into the cap, when it stalls out with the anti-spin pedal, it actually continues going around in anti-spin until it gets to the backside, and then, in typical cap fashion, comes back around in an extension, right? The hand that was floating back switches into pendulum, going up and over, and when it stops up front, you pull it out as though it was in the pedal of that anti-spin flower. So one hand might look like this. So I'm always making the transition when I get to the back side of the pattern, right? So both hands together, you wind up with some funkiness, like this. It's kind of funky. It reminds me a little bit of the hybrid patterns that Russ was teaching at Fire Drums this year. The other one that I'm really digging on is just going into a straight up anti-spin flower out of it, which would look like this. Out of, basically, so out of the float, you go anti-spin simply by switching from extension to anti-spin, which is just another type of cap pattern. The other hand, of course, does the straight up switching from the stall forward into anti-spin. So really it's just switching from anti-spin out of extension. It's really just two different types of mixed transitions. One of them is the hand reversing, and the other one is the poi reversing direction, right? So that looks like this. Funky, huh? Yeah, I'm digging on playing this one right now, just because it's fun seeing what I can combine it with. So maybe there'll be another video when this one comes. We'll have to see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see y'all soon. Peace.